Alright, if you ask why I have to do this check, it's always that the video length doesn't go too long because there is so many sites. I don't ever like to edit videos, edition. Alright, I do. So what kind of edition I do? And what kind of program I use? Do I use something After Effect programs or something? Do I use some open source program? Do I use programs of my own creation? I can create myself. I was asking question why I do know myself to everything myself. Operation system, websites, my own personal websites, my own scripts, and my own computer programming and coding. I'm able to do all of that. Of course, it takes huge amount of time when everything has to do myself. As I said, individuality. If every human being will do everything themselves, everything, how much more time the people will have to use, because we have a specialization. Other people actually with the world, there are specialization to a lot of different things, and that's meaning that if there is somebody who is a nuclear physician, he just don't know nothing else than the nuclear physics or the quantum physics or some his own of the field of the student lesson and academia and graduation and whatever. That's all what he does, and he is nothing more, nothing else can be able. He never will be an engineer of the some cars, because it doesn't be even close of the same. Or he will be never even be working as some surgeon on the making some surgeon for some cancer patient and taking out some tumor from the brains. He will never be just some newspaper poet, a freighter, or it will never be a lot. It's a lot taken out. So does mean that we have no people who are integration, who are not able to conduct and be able to do all the themselves. They're very much always have to be very much limited to their own small portion of the field, and they are not able to they're really and doing a lot of things. So they are so dependent to other things. They are not going to go along if somebody is not the agriculture and making a food themselves here. Alright, so we have a different employees of work at production, at prediction. So what we do have example now in the future, what kind of the employee that works and the labor of the we will have importance. Alright, taking agriculture and horticulture. So will there be any necessary needs for the more product for agriculture or the horticulture, example oranges, cereals obviously, but also beef, meals and whatever the people eat, wheat, rice, corns, all the basic elements was very much high, and of course also the hunting and the gardening and obviously and the fishing. So if there is nothing to eat, the people will be any people will. So far we couldn't manufacture by copying them. We have some copy machine. Okay, we have a donuts. We put in the copy machine. More donuts come out. Example the same. Exactly. When I say exactly, they are a carbon copy. There is nothing difference between them. Of course, we can have some temperature program that can just alter some couple things and just a little bit alter, a little bit have some variety. Those that not everything have a same size variety or some. It will be pretty, but still might be quite standard things. I mean, the world is really going to getting into standardization of every damn thing variety, and is it quite a sort of thing that we have so much of the things just couldn't get anything else to be getting done. Alright, what I want to now talk about more importantly is that there will be a little bit concentration. Myself is my concentration breaks down so easily now. And that's why I'm getting loud. I'm loud, at times when I really think it doesn't go the best possible way, that I will be myself willing and wishing them to get to be. Okay, that's alright so far as I know, and I will really need to be taking anything out of the it and just just keeping on the straightforward ways, admitting the things what I am doing and what I'm not doing. Okay, I know that there are things to be learned and things to be known, and so everything is knowledge. When I feel losing opportunities all the time. There was some hidden job markets which needed to term, and I couldn't find because nobody was ever. I haven't know a networking. I'm a silly guy now that make it right in my weaknesses, my leanness, my inabilities. Okay, I think so it's unnecessary to say so I skip that order to go to the next one. Okay, so I have to be all the times to be doing something productive things. All times when I'm speaking, voicing, always it's just getting the straightforward to be noticed by myself as on to be some productivity way. And that's how I myself was. I have to be focused, so many of my eyes getting bigger, smaller, and different. But that's just alright. Okay. My voice is still pretty much a developing stage, so I'm still speaking pretty as badly as I was speaking in the 5, 10, 50, 100 years ago. Did I learn it only in the 5 years ago or the 50 years ago, things what I'm saying now? So do I learn to other people? I would love to be a skip and to the remote thought, having something, I don't mean a remote in my thought, but have something thoughts and being able not to be a part of the, and it's a bit of fantasy, to be part of it, what else I call the human world, the human universe, humanity itself, nothing wrong itself, but I mean something else, something, a different world, different ideas, different, there is nothing to do with my being. I'm not anymore inhuman, I'm still over a thought, can have some feelings, but not feelings by the ordinary elements, using my eyes perhaps, or the nose, or smelling, or the hearing voices around me. I'm not meaning I'm getting hallucination or anything to do with the mental sickness, but I mean it's just a thought, a being that there would be ability me to be nothing to do a part of the reality world, the world of the last earth, the world of the global, as you understand it. I don't mean I don't want to be some animal, because it's pretty much still as close to humans, but pretty much the different things. And so let it